Y'all, I'm so ecstatic. I'm so ecstatic. Y'all, look. Y'all, look. Look. Look, they changed the Pomodoro timer. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I haven't been in this app for a bit. At least for the past like week or so. So I kinda am blown away by like not only do we have new beats, we now also have like different features, which I want to see what the other two are, but obviously because they, you know, protect my privacy, you're not going to see them here. But which is just the journals and the habits. So y'all don't get to see that. I'm not that vulnerable. I'm not spilling my guts for that to y'all. But any case, we do have the Pomodoro timer though. This is kind of interesting. They got sessions, the short break, long break, repeat. Oh, see, now I'm gonna have to like get used to this. Look, okay, but like look at the UI though. Yo, look how fluid this is. I'm sorry, I'm nerding out for a second. I have to. My little tech brain, programming brain, React brain just kind of went zoom when I saw it. Like this is the kind of user experience that you expect, but like look at this widget. Don't mind like the little hiccups and stuff like that. I feel like this is to be expected, especially since I'm like hovering over it like this. But like still, like look at it. Look at this. Oh, it just pleases my soul. Honestly, all of that brass. Also, hi Lucy, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. You just got your lunch, but since it's a work stream, you're a lurk. No, you're good. This is the perfect lurk work stream. If you're at work, obviously, feel free to vibe and work to the sweet sounds because I'm going to be heads down working on some stuff. I actually am. My nose was on fire this morning, so not as congested, but it's more so like the draining is done, but now the irritation is still there, so it's just kind of like red and irritated, I feel like, on the inside. But other than that, like I'm doing pretty well for the most part. So, but I'm still trying to, you know, drink hot fluids and keep like hot foods in my body, spicy foods, so that way it doesn't come back. So, but no, we're vibing, we're okay for the most part. Also enjoy the lurks. Oh, it's hot in Cali Springs. Oh, I can imagine. Usually like Texas and Cali are hot during this time of weather, or time of year, not weather. But yeah, stay cool, please. If you need to, stay out of the sun if you can, and drink plenty of water, hydration, all that stuff. Hopefully I don't have to tell y'all how to I'll take care of yourselves. Okay, so these are like all the components that are like underneath this. So see, I'm curious. Like I like this, but like at the same time it confuses me just a little bit. So I guess like is there, maybe I'm overlooking something. Session, short break. So, oh, I see. Okay, I get it now. How long the session is for focus, then short break, then long break. I got you. So now I can like just do, what do we do most of the time? Do we do like 15? We'll do 45. 15 like that. And then you do that like 3 times. And that's good. Yep, 45, then 15, then another 45, then 15, then another 45. And then there'll be no 15-minute break after that. So yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Sorry, I'm looking at like all the different things. And so now they have like a separate timer. So I guess like if you wanted to do like your own thing and like time yourself for stuff. Oh, this will be good for like breathing and that. Same with like the stopwatch. I like how they have like the different components. Automatically fade to minimum look when active. Oh, that's nice. Prompt before new session. Session style timer. Oh, and they even give you like the option. Between which one you want. How do you save it? I guess you'd have to... Would you have to close out of it? Because it doesn't take place here. It looks like. Again, forgive me. I'm just looking at like the new components to this app since I haven't picked it up in a while. Okay. So if I just... Okay. It may be because you have to close out of the app and reopen it to here to get these changes. I'm not sure. And if anyone who uses this tool is more than welcome to ask, like I don't consider you answering things that I may be confused on with some of the new components in here, backseating. I just really want to know. Just don't spoil the spirits. That's all I ask. But like in terms of just like how to use it. But my assumption is you have to close out of the game, the app, to get it to go back to the circle. You'll see it when you hit start. Oh! Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Thank you, Sparkly Kiss. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, that's nice. I want to try it with a timer. With a timeline. That is very nice. I appreciate it. And also enjoy the lurk. Okay. So, and also welcome in, Wiley. Right, Goopy? So like, obviously, sorry, I'm just kind of like going through and seeing the new things, and see, now I'm gonna have to place this somewhere else because fishing is still active. And I had like a whole like thing set up. I guess we could, no, it's not. I could move it up there. It's fine. This is as small as it can go. So it's fine. It can be up there. I can move it elsewhere if that doesn't suit or fancy. I don't care. But I like that though. I like the new features that they've added to this. Makes it very nice. Okay. I'm sorry. I think I'm getting my bearings about myself now. I had to kind of like look around and play with like different things since I see that they've introduced some stuff. Oh, you've managed to actually get enough points to the Discord. That is wild. You've been lurking here for a minute then. Let's see. I don't know. Why can't I find Your name, though. That's the question. Oh my god. Is that you, Snarf? Are you kidding me? I was like, who is this? Oh my god. See, people got to let me know who they are, because I'm gonna be side-eyeing like Slick and be like, who is this? Where you come from? How you managed to get up in here? No, you're good. Hold up. Actually, hold up. What's the best way to DM you? Is it via Blue Sky or Twitter? Or Discord? Either of those. I can send you a link. I just need to know what you feel most comfortable receiving the link to. Because I'm trying to figure out how to get it to you. If you should use some points instead of hoarding them, it's a great use of those points. Discord is best? Alright. Well, you know my username is literally what it is here. So, you should be able to DM me. I haven't had any issues in the past, relatively recently, to where people can DM me. So just ping me, and I can just send you an invite that way. That'll be like the easiest. Just let me know it's you if it comes from like a weird name. Because if I see Tangeroo, Boogaloo, Pigtoe, and Loop-de-Loo, I'm gonna ignore that and pretend I never saw it in my entire life, and it will literally stay on red. And I may report you to Discord. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm sorry. Being silly. Hi, Callie. Welcome in. You're pretty consistent. This is your first new username in a decade. Oh gosh. It'd be like that. Bye, hi. Sorry, I got distracted in so many ways. I was talking about like getting like a DM from like some weird username. Because sometimes I do be getting those from like mutual Discord servers that I'm in. And like somebody's just like, hey. And yep, exactly like that. How'd the music know? Where it's just like, hey, and all it is just a bot. And if it's not a bot, it's like from one of my friends. Because I saw that happen to Neku not too long ago. And as soon as I saw the, hey, you can come to this Discord and, you know, get you some free stuff, I'm like, Neku would never send me this. What do you mean? Like, I know somebody's hijacked his account. What do you mean? Go somewhere. Like, you can't fool me this way. It's like, you try that. Like, I'm going to literally quiz you on your life. I did that to so many people after the first incident where I receive a DM from a friend and it comes off very, very shady to where they're just like, hey, come click on this link or check out this game or do this other thing that I just sent to you. And then I'd look at them and I'd be like, all right, prove that you're the person that I'm actually talking to. Who were you dating on October 5th, 1989? And if I don't like your answer, guess what? I'm blocking you. I'm going to block you. Yep. It's like, if you are the person who you say you are, I'm gonna quiz you, and if I don't like your answer, I'm literally blocking you because I'm just like, you're an imposter. I'm gonna send you out the ship. I'm pressing the button. I'm gonna send you off the ship. Get out. Get out. You can't be here. I don't trust you. You gotta go. Stranger danger. Oh, I just saw it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Oh, bless. Thank you for the consistency. See, you made this like 10 times easy because like I can do a thing. Where's the thing? How do I do the thing? You know what? I'm making this super hard on myself. We're gonna do that. We're gonna click on that. We're gonna click on or type this in. There we go. Now let me know if you run into problems. Because sometimes the quiz that I give folks when they enter my space, they be struggling and I'm like, I'm so sorry. This is literally for my protection and everybody else's protection. Although I will say it will change. Not super soon, but it will change. Just know that that process is about to change. So it'll be a little different. Haha. You're gonna have to actually write me an essay. And then nobody will come in. Oh. Cassie helped you? Good. Good with Cassie. Hi, Dio. Welcome in. The answer is Skickle. Who? Is that a Skittles? A pickle covered in Skittles? Is that what that is? That makes me itch thinking about it. Like, imagine somebody literally coating a pickle in Skittles. Ugh. That is awful. That's why your passwords are 16 digits and your username is the same on all platforms. My password is different on literally every platform that I use. Ever since my PlayStation network got hacked, I'm like, oh, okay, so we're gonna play these games now. All right, bet. I'm gonna make your life a living hell and literally encrypt all my shit and then make my life a living hell, so that way you go through the same hell as me, and I just frown at you if you find a way to hack it. I just frown at you. I just give you the deepest frown to where I don't have to look at you. You're gonna feel that shit in your sleep. You're gonna be having your heart pounding and like reverberating throughout the halls, and you're gonna be like, why am I feeling off? And it's because I'm frowning at you because you found a way into the system after I told you to stay out. It was the whole internet thing for a while around the time people found out about pill. Why? Who did that? Why would they do that? Why would they want that? That's disgusting. Oh my gosh. But in any case, before I get too distracted and deep down the rabbit hole, we are doing some co-working today. I do have a lot of stuff that I need to play catch up on. I need to like add to my list because some of this stuff is old and ancient. I ain't checking off my list. Oh gosh, I was actually scared that I wouldn't even be able to stream today because I had some stuff to do at work that I had to play catch up on, and also I was waiting on some folks. So it was a little bit of overtime for me. Pilk enjoyer sitting quietly in the oh my god. For calm, why? Why would you like that? You should love yourself. But no. I'll see you got it. Look at you. You're a whole pro, Snarf. You're in. I told you, the folks who read, they know how to get through it. The folks who don't read, they'd be like, oh, well, I don't see how to get through this. I'm like, it's right there. It's right there. That was fun. Like I said, don't get used to it because it's changing. Well, obviously not that question, because that's the other thing that I do is it's not going to be that every time. So that way, in case somebody's in there and someone's like, oh, all you have to do is like do this and you'll have the role, I switch it up just like a password. So it's not always the same every time. So I think it's a fun little neat way. I found it funny. But I also found it to be not really a headache, but at the same time, it's a bit tedious in a sense. Like I don't want to have to go about it that way. And with okay, so I will just put this out here because I mean I've already said it before, but I am in the works of restructuring and re-architecting my Discord. So you won't see it up here because I've already kind of initiated that process, just really, 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 really behind the scenes. But oh my god, Brass. But I did figure out that some of the things that I want to incorporate isn't going to work the same as how I have my current Discord structured. So I had to make some sacrifices and be like, okay, well, I guess if I want it to work this way, I'm willing to give up this thing. And one of the things is how the rules are set up. So it's gonna go away over time. I'll obviously make the announcement when that time comes, but you know, in the meantime, I'm gonna still keep swapping out stuff and let y'all have fun trying to get in my Discord. Just be like, here you go. Have fun. Have fun. See it like a challenge. Yippee. But I do find it funny that when people come in, they're just like, oh, that was an interesting way of like gaining access to Discord. Just yeah, it's a bot deterrent. No bot is gonna be in there and be like, oh, okay, just do this. No, I made it purposely hard where it's just like, nah, you got to kind of be a human to be able to understand what I'm asking. So, but yeah. I'ma miss it. I'ma miss it because it is funny, but changes have to come. But in any case, let me go ahead and get the timer ready because I've been gabbing away. Y'all know I love the yap. If you let me yap, I will forever yap and nothing will get done. And I actually kind of want to get some stuff done today. Because one of the things that I want to get done is mailing out some stuff tomorrow. Because I don't want people yelling at me because I didn't mail the things. So we're gonna try and get at least that thing done. So that way I can focus on the other things. And I can probably go during I'll have to probably wake up early. Because I want to go during my lunch break. That's probably like the primest time. But if I can't go then, I'll just go after work. Either way. No, I really want to do it during my lunch break because I don't want to have to deal with that traffic after hours. Yeah. Okay. But in any case, if you're new to co-working, it's literally like a study session. You just sit down, vibe to the music, work, lurk, do whatever you feel comfortable doing. I have the fishing app open, so like if you are a gamer and you're just like, I kind of want a game and like have some objective or some incentive to do things, you can literally just fish till your heart's content. There's some special items in there that I put in there from the mods and myself, so make it a nice little game to be like, can I find the item, the custom item that Blaze has put in here? What has she put in the lake? You'll never know unless you fish for it. So it's there. It's just, stowed away to where you don't see it all the time on screen. But you will see what I'm working on as well as the timer on screen. Typically, I like to do 45 minutes of focus. 45 minutes to 50 minutes of focus. I can't remember. Either way, I wanted to equate to like roughly about like two 60-minute sessions in total, and then the last one just being like a 45-minute break, and then y'all are free to do whatever you want. So it'll roughly take you up to like what 7, 8:30, 8:30, one of those. Either way, we'll be here for a while. You're more than welcome to talk, chat amongst yourselves, work. You can even add to the task board that's up in the left-hand corner using the commands that I have just a little ways down from that. All it is just like you do !add, whatever you're working on, and it'll add it up there. And then when you're done, you just do !done or complete. They're synonymous, so you can use either or, and it'll just scratch it out for you. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And like I said, if you don't know what co-working is and would like to educate yourself on it, definitely check out the co-work command. I believe it should be active. Let me double check that, because I might have changed it. I might have changed it. Where is it? Info. Hello. It should work. Oh wait, no, it did work, because yeah. I'm silly. Thank you, Callie. I'm very silly because Savvy posted it. Okay. Yeah, so it should theoretically work whenever you trigger it. But yeah, Jules made a whole post on it, and if you don't know who Hi Jules is, I believe they're one of the founding members of the Twitch co-working creator clubs, which yes, that is a thing. So if you love co-working and you'd like to be a part of it, definitely, apply to the things. They be posting some useful tools out there, and also just be vibing for the most part. I think yeah, that's all I can say. Never mind. Never mind. Oh my gosh, let me shut my mouth. See, I almost said too much. Let me shut up. But no, they're cool people. Go hang out in there. I'm a member in there, so. Oh goodness. All right, let me start the session, and I will let you guys have some peace and quiet and just vibe to the music. So, enjoy. at our first break. Yippee! Yippee! Oh, I love this overlay. This is so nice. I know it looks a little bulky when I have this sitting here, but like when you just like hover away, I love how it just like sits on top and just shows like the timer in terms of how much time we have left for the session. It's so nice. It's so nice. I can't get over it. It's like now I can place it in like a suitable place, like above where I say like, hey, I'm in focus mode. So like if I miss your message, or like if you see that I'm not typing back, it's more than not I've left the room and come back, because I did have to do that for mailing purposes. But we here. You just finished a task. I'm proud of you, Brass. You have a cut on your back of the toe, and you too. Ty, are we sharing lives right now? Cause me too, like legit, I discovered it last night. Cause like I was walking around and I felt like a twinge of pain behind one of my toes, and I was like, what is happening here? I happened to look, and there's like a little bit of a cut like in the corner of my toe, and I'm just like, hello, when did this get here? So I had to like just put some Neosporin on it just so it wouldn't be so painful, but I'm still just kind of like being cautious, because like I'm a bit of a germaphobe, and usually whenever I discover open wounds, especially on things where my feet tend to touch the ground or touch nasty things, I'm like, oh, I gotta disinfect this. I gotta make sure no bacteria gets up in here and causes damage to my body, because I literally just got sick. I can't afford to get sick or lose a limb, because I chose to be, lackadaisical about like, making sure infections don't, penetrate my body. Like, please don't do that. So, yeah, you did it right. You got it, Gemini. See, you're a pro. Oh, goodness. But yeah, I'm trying to get some stuff done, because like, oh god, time is getting away from me. It does not feel like it's like halfway through the year. Like tomorrow is my work anniversary, and it's wild to me. It's wild to think about that. And like one of the things that I was waiting for was like a reply from my boss, but my boss is out of office, so I'm like, who do I go to for this other thing? Because it literally like routes it to him, so I need somebody else to do the thing that I need them to do. So I had to wait on somebody to get that handled today. So that was the bulk of my, well, it wasn't the bulk of my day, but it was one of the things that permeated my mind. And then after I got the answer that I was looking for, I forgot, because I was working on stuff. Like when I tell y'all, they have me working. I'm usually like head deep into code, and I'm just like, please don't disturb me, because otherwise I'll lose track of where my mind is in terms of like breaking down algorithms and stuff like that. Because like there's a bit of a deadline, but also there's not one. It's more so like I won't spend too long on this, but like at the same time I want to move at a relatively decent pace. But I'm having to ask like a lot of questions on like stuff, because I'm like, I don't know where any of this data lives. You're gonna have to tell me. You're gonna have to tell me, or at least I hunt it down and then I point it out, and you can tell me like yay or nay. Which for the most part, most of the stuff that I found was just like yay. And then someone's like, oh no, you poor sweet child, you thought it was so simple. Nah, you're gonna have to write like 20 lines of code to like get this working. Oh, okay. And then another 50 on top. What? What do you mean? You're definitely in your head, because you said lackadaisical right when you was thinking of that word. Oh my god. We are literally the same person, Ty. We're the same person. I don't know how this happened, but somehow we are connected in spirit. Oh gosh. But no, like for real, like I hate it when I get like cuts on my toes. They're the worst. They are absolutely the worst. Quantum pairs exactly, brass. I don't know why lackadaisical came to mind, but like that was just like, it's been a term that's just been floating in my head. And like finally I decided to like just reach up and grab it and say, I'm gonna spit it out. Oh goodness. But no, I have so many things that I'm trying to get done in a timely manner and stay on schedule and do the things. And then on top of that, this is why I can't, y'all need to tell me to stop being involved in the community. Because what happens is someone asks for my help for things, or like I'll volunteer to like help out with things. And then I shove myself deep in the hole of like, hey, let me help. Let me help you out with this. Come on. Come on. Put me in. Put me in, coach. Let me do it. And then I get distracted by not only my own projects, but like helping out others with projects and stuff. One of those being charity. Like, you can't stop me from doing that. I'm sorry. I'll stop volunteering myself for those when the world is in a better place. You're upset and all. How are you? You kind of upset because you broke your 50. No, what happened, RJ? Which stream did you miss? What happened? What happened? But it's okay because I understand that. I'm scared I may have lost the streak that I had in Guilty stream, even though I had a tab open for her before she went on vacation. And I forgot said tab was there. And I don't know how Twitch treats an ignored tab. But all I remember was when I checked that tab, we had rated out to somebody else. And I'm like, oh dear God, please tell me that counted for being in her stream. Because if that killed my streak, I'm flipping over a freaking table. Because it'll be the... Well, I was going to say like the second time that I have to start over, but that would be a lie. It'd be like the 5th, if not 6th, if not 7th, if not 10th time that I had to start over. Because I had a good streak up until like almost 30, if not like 40. And then it died, and then I had to come back and try and redeem myself, and now I'm slowly there. I'm finally at 60. If it dies again, I'm just gonna be like, oh, I can't keep a stream nowhere. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. You had to start over after your vac. Oh, that's right, Brass. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Exactly, Gemini. A quantum entanglement isn't the concept I'm smart enough to grasp. You're good, Ty. Basically the sci-fi description of it. That's what I thought too. Hi, Sheppy. Welcome in. Also, I'm glad that you're here. You wanna see your fox? You wanna see how much progress that I've made on your fox before I give you the thing? Hang on. Clip Studios is being booty. It's taking its sweet time to load. There we go. Alright. Let me see if it'll actually do the thing that I want it to do on here. Is it this? Oh. No, it should still capture the music. That's fine. Okay. Where? Which one do I usually pick? Is it this? I don't even know. Oh my god. How did I lose track of what I normally pick? Here comes the Clip Studio. Watch me show like the wrong thing. Oh god. Okay, that's not the right thing. Is it this? Is it this? Oh lord. Is it? Can you go back to Spirit City? Okay. Oh, you know what? It's probably... Hang on, I got you. Is it window capture that I normally do? See, this is a whole other like overlay that I'm using. So, what is this? What is this? Is it paint? Let me double check. Okay, it is paint. Yeah, it's paint. It's paint. There it is. There we go. That's you. Teehee. That's Sheppy. That's what Sheppy looks like right now. I gotta add some more details, but that's Sheppy as Tails. Yippee! Oh boy, oh boy. But yeah, I'm slowly working on that. I'm sorry it's taking me forever to get through it. I've been trying to take care of some higher priority items and then circle back around to it and finish that and then jump on for comms Sega art piece. And then after that, I think I have like 3, if not 4 more to do. So, we're moving. We moving. Hi, Crow. Welcome in. How be you? Kind of wish Twitch records like your top stream streaks. But that would be so nice if they kept that. I know they probably won't because they're already upset that we're taking over most of their bandwidth with videos, which is why they're just like, so we don't have the system to support, like, you know, 60 hours worth of content, like over 100 hours of content that you've streamed and decided to keep on our servers for your stream content. You're gonna have to, you know, put that to YouTube. You know, that's Google. They got that kind of power. They got plenty of processing power and money and server nonsense to store all that there. We don't. You're gonna have to move it somewhere else. I'm sorry. We not supporting it. Just, you know, go over there. It's okay. We're fine. We've linked up with YouTube. We've settled stuff. You're okay? Took mother to the doctor. How's she doing, Crow? Also, if you don't feel comfortable talking about it, you're more than welcome to not say anything. But, you know, treat yourself with some kindness. I hope you're treating yourself well. Also, I don't know if you saw what Salem posted. For those of y'all who are Popeyes fans, they have wraps now. They got chicken wraps. I was kind of shocked. Because I'm like, what? Stay out of my head. And I say that because I was like literally thinking about like the McDonald's chicken wraps that they used to do before they got rid of them. And I'm like, God, I could go for one of those right now. Because I used to eat those in during my uni days when I finally decided to go back to McDonald's after avoiding it for like a good 8 years. I'm still avoiding it now. Like I don't eat at McDonald's. I just don't. I know it's like good cheap food, but like I'm still kind of living the trauma of childhood. And I think it was Lycoon. I know there's the focus session has started. I'm still chat real quick. But I think it was Lycoon who came in here and and confirmed that I wasn't the only one tripping when it came to like eating their stuff like back in the 90s, where it's just like you'll bite into a chicken nugget and like you get this gummy, fatty chicken ball gunk in your mouth, and it's just like it's rubbery to bite onto and like chew on. And I'm like, oh, what is this? And I know I wasn't crazy because like I always would stumble across the 1 to 2 to possibly 3 chicken nuggets that had it in there, because that was mainly what I would eat whenever I went to McDonald's. So after tolerating that for like a little bit, I was just like, nah, you know what? I'm good. I want to eat at McDonald's no more. So McDonald's I gave up for like 8 years, and then I came back to it during my uni years because it was the closest thing that most students could walk to without a car, which, haha, your girl didn't have a car till like junior year of my university years. So guess where I went? It was literally just because my friends were just like, hey, let's go to McDonald's. I'm like, I don't want to. One of y'all got a car, right? Can we drive somewhere better to eat? I know our cafeteria is not all that great, but can we drive somewhere better to eat, please? I don't want to eat here. But I always would get their wraps because I was just like, well, this is the safest bet. And it's like, it doesn't make me feel like a cow after coming from here. So I was always happy to get those chicken wraps like late at night after partying or studying or doing God knows what else on campus, and then just going about my day. It's good times. You wish we had your fast food places here. Wait, what? Y'all have some good ones though, Sheppy. Wait, hold on. Let me correct that. Quote unquote good ones. There are some good ones over there though, I feel like. Cause like I know I watch do you watch Underrated Hijabi, Sheppy? If not, I should put you on her content. She showcases like a lot of stuff that's like over there on your side of the pond. And I'd be jealous because I'm like, oh, I want to eat there. It looks fancy. It looks fancy and delicious. She's recovering. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that she's doing a bit better. Slowly but steady. University had Burger King and Taco Bell on campus. Oh, I would have taken the Taco Bell because I love Taco Bell. I don't like it now. I can't stand it. That's another place. I don't really eat at fast food places. I don't. And I think I've already told y'all the Burger King story about how I found a roach in my fish sandwich. And I know you're probably thinking, well, Blaze, that was your first mistake. Why would you order a fish sandwich from Burger King? Listen, it was back when I was a kid. I love their fish sandwiches, just not roach flavored. I ain't been back since. I ain't been back since. And that was over 20 years ago. I ain't been back since. I'm good on Burger King. I'm so good. You'd rather cook up an abomination than eat another McDonald's for lunch? Yeah. And that was the other thing. I think the last time I had McDonald's, like, somewhat decently, was when I was working at my former job, and that was years ago. Like, around the time that I first started. Like, it was at least, like, year 2, if not 3, when we went to McDonald's, because that's where my senior wanted to go. And I was like, well, I'm in your car. I haven't had lunch yet. I don't want to go back to the office hungry because I don't have money for the cafeteria. So, yeah, I'll just take some McDonald's. And it was okay. It was good for what it was. You've not heard of them, but you'd be down to check them out. I got you. I'll give you a link because I love Underrated Hijabi. Here she is. So, like, if you've never seen Underrated Hijabi, that's her YouTube channel. If you want to know what sold me on her content, just literally watch. Nope. There we go. Just watch this video. Just watch that one. That one sold me on her content. Cause it just her facial expressions killed me in that one. Is just I've never seen someone basically see God and suffering all in the same frame until I saw that video. Yes. Oh, like, she does really good food reviews. And she also does, like, can I make it better than this place videos. But like, the way this nearly took her out, I'm just like, homegirl, don't you eat this candy no more. Don't you eat this candy no more. You are going through literal hell right now. Oh, but no, her content's really good. But she eats at a lot of different places over there in the UK. So if you're wanting to check out like some new stuff that may be in your neighborhood, highly recommend checking her videos out. I will say, because obviously for her religious practices, she does do a lot of halal options. So you know, if you're big into, like, you know, certain meats that have obviously been, you know, unethically slaughtered, from my understanding of like the term halal and knowing what is safe to eat and what's not okay to eat, may not necessarily be for you, but still, she does a really good job of like making food look really tasty. The fact she went for a second after one after the first one. And right, Sheppy. She was just like, yeah, well, I suffered the first time. Let's try it again. But like, for real, that'd be me. It's like, well, I know this hurt me the first time around, but I'm gonna do it again. Sega Artwork, are you joining for I am, Neko Diva. Welcome in. I actually got through showing Sheppy's artwork that I've been working on from last year. This is from Sega Thankmas. So I participated in their December one for Thankmas, which is why you have Brass here as Sonic, and then you have Loot Lime as a Cream the Rabbit, and then I'm in the process of doing Sheppy as Tails. So, but yeah. I'm probably not gonna offer the artwork for Pride. I'm gonna keep it buck with y'all, cause like I have that to get through from the Sega Thankmas redemptions, and then I also have the Midnight Snacks artwork I have not forgotten, y'all, that I also have to do. So I owe a lot of people art right now, so I'm not going to be taking any more art commissions for charity. Not this year anyway. Maybe next year, but this year I'm kind of swamped with work, and I want to make sure I get it out the door and on the way to whoever I promised it to, because it's between that and then also juggling it with my stuff It's a lot. She had to be sure, yes. Braver than any Marine. Right, Gemini, right. Oh my god. It really was, Brass. Like, I was so mad when I found out that the candy that she ordered, it only ships in the UK. Cause I was honestly gonna try and put Blue and I through that just to be like, oh, it's not that bad. Cause like I saw some folks from the States actually order the candy, and I was like, oh, I want to try it too. And then when I looked at the site, I saw that it only shipped to the UK, and I was like, oh no, I guess we can't suffer this time. Maybe next time though. You must run and sleep. Have a fun stream. Thank you for dropping by, Sheppy. Get you some rest. And also, I was supposed to shut up like eons ago. At least 15 minutes ago, or a little less than 15 minutes ago. So let me shut up. We're gonna go back to focusing so that way I can work on my own things. But let's get to work. And we're on our second break for our co-working session. But yeah, Minnie, I'm so sorry. I hate that your D&D session got canceled tonight. They weren't going to make it this session. Now you have animated one. It sounds like a cozy night. And there's nothing wrong with that. Because I would be doing the same thing. It's just like, well, guess I'll game then. Which is literally what I would be doing now. Either playing some more Mario Party, even though it pissed me off last night. Or going back to Coral Island, which I almost debated playing today. And then I was reminded, Blaze, you have a shit ton of stuff to do. You should probably dedicate some of that time to actually like co-working and getting stuff done. And I was like, you know what, you right, self. You right. Let me lock down and focus on what I need to get done and reward myself with gaming later. Right now, we gotta focus. We gotta lock in and complete the tasks that we have at hand right now, because otherwise I will forget, I will procrastinate, I will just push them off on to another day, and I don't need to do that. Oh, that's the other thing I need to... Lordy. There we go. It's literally been in my mind for some time, so I won't do that there, because I need to set up my phone first and foremost, which, oh god, I forgot how much of a pain that is, because you literally have to like log into everything and make sure your credentials work, and make sure like all your authenticators work, and make sure like any other app that you may have had on like the previous phone still work. It's tedious. So I'm trying to get all that set up today, so that way while I'm running my errands tomorrow or Friday. No, it can't be Friday. It's gonna have to wait till Saturday. Oh wait, no, it can't. Wait, yeah, it can. Yeah, it can. Maybe. If I'm fast enough. I'm just trying to avoid traffic. Oh. You know what? Oh, I know. I'll go Wednesday. That'll be the perfect time to go. I will go Wednesday. I'll make sure I get enough rest come Tuesday, so that way I can have a plan and place come Wednesday. The fun of getting tap pay working. Your bank makes you call each time you set up a new... Oh my god, yes. I had to do that for my current job, because I realized I had like one thing that I set up on my phone for them, and I was like, oh crap. Even though I don't use it, it still is just good to like have that there. And luckily I don't have to go through the same hurdles and hoops as my former place, because you had to literally contact the person that had the token and be like, hey person, can you set me up with this? And then they give you the thing, and then you take it and you put it in your phone. And you're just good to go. It's like here, it's like, oh well, we've given you the reins to do it yourself. You don't have to go through us. You don't have to. Which makes my life 10 times easy. I had to search for it, but I did find it, and I was like, oh, well, that's all I have to do. Bet. Excellent. And then obviously follow security measures and like remove any kind of like stuff that's tethered to my old phone to the new one, so that way there's not stuff lingering on there. It's like, I just want to wipe it. Forget it. It doesn't exist. Don't you hold on to this information. Get rid of it. Purge it. It's always fun messing with technology. All the ins and outs of that. Oh. But yeah, I have so much to get done. And I know y'all are probably looking like, Blaze, some of these items been on this list forever. It's like, I know, Blues has been on here forever, and I need to set a new due date. Because I know she's been interested in streaming. It's not happening in June. We're gonna shoot for August. We're gonna shoot for that. July, I'll have a little more time. June, I have half the month, and then the other half is going to be taken up by charity stuff. So I will not have time to sit down and do things. And then the other half is like for my mom and her birthday shenanigans. So I gotta set some time for that as well. Which I hope I don't. I need to see what she wants to do. Because if I find out, like, oh, I have to, like, drop a lot of stuff for, like, the week leading up to it, I'm going to be like, oh, well, I guess I can't participate in the things that I said I could. But I'm going to try anyway. You know I don't rest. I don't know why some of y'all look at me thinking, like, oh, Blaze sleeps. No, she doesn't. I just merely close my eyes and then greet the day by opening them again. That's literally how I sleep. There is no resting that goes on. It's literally just one blink, and then it's a new day. That's how my life works. Can you imagine that, though? See, now I'm thinking the unhinged thought. Oh, speaking of which, godly, there are some people who are truly unhinged beyond my comprehension. And I knew this, but I didn't know how bad it was. And mind you, this isn't funny, but it's downright hilarious because of how sad it is. But apparently, I did not know there was a person who I think is currently in custody, if I remember correctly. I don't know where they are now because this happened some months back. But there's a person who does, like, I guess, what the young generation call crash out content, which is just basically you're a prankster that does everything and anything for attention while also harassing other individuals. You may know of one content creator, if you want to call them that is currently trapped in Korea because of heinous actions that they did. Yeah, I'm not talking about them right now, but yeah, they've been a hot topic. But there's another one who is similar to that, but they're doing it in the States, where they thought it was a bright idea to take raid and poison produce at a Walmart to the point where they had to throw away the produce. And I'm just like, what possessed you to just say, you know what, I think I will pick up some bug spray and poison everybody in the local grocery store. Now, granted, I may have joked once or twice in Coral Island about, like, oh, I can poison the town. I'm not going to go out in real life and be like, oh, I can poison the town. No, there's repercussions that happen when you try to poison a town. Yet this person said, no, it's a funny prank. If I just take some bug spray and spray it over different produce. And so he sprayed bananas. He sprayed potatoes. He sprayed things like apples and pears and oranges, and he even sprayed a bag of chicken. You know, the chicken that sits in the ovens that just be roasting? Yeah, he sprayed that too. And I'm just like, why? Why would you do this? What sort of attention are you trying to attract with these sort of shenanigans? And then it gets even worse because I still am trying to comprehend this. He was at a laundromat and he watched an elderly man put his clothes in a dryer. So like they just got washed and he's putting them in the dryer to dry. And I guess the elderly man just kind of like walks away and it's just like, you know what, I'll come back when, you know, the timer's up for my clothes. I know it's going to take a minute. Tell me why homeboy was recording him doing this and then waited till he walked away to stop the dryer, open it up, and then throw an unpackaged carton of bacon and dump a carton of eggs in the dryer and then turn the dryer on to let the clothes marinate and burn with the bacon. And I'm just like, never in my life. And mind you, I've thought of some very unhinged things that I would never do but laugh about. But never in my life have I ever had the intrusive thoughts of like, I wonder if I just throw food in my dryer. What kind of crimes would I commit, especially if it's a stranger's clothes? And I choose to ruin that stranger's clothes. Like, that's a level of unhingedness that I just still cannot comprehend. Because I'm just like, what gremlin told you to do this? What? And then it gets even worse. The man picked up a dead pigeon that he found outside and walked into a fast food restaurant and thought it was a bright idea to just toss the dead pigeon at a worker behind a counter at the fast food restaurant. Again, these are things I've never in my life thought to do. I'm cackling because it's just like, wow. Wow. Like, that's some really unhinged terrorist shit. Like, what in the world? Why would you do these things? If you're that to just play something like The Sims, where you can't hurt that part. I do that all the time. The Sims scratch that itch. GTA 5 scratch that itch. Schedule 1 scratches that itch. Most recently, hi Lycoon, I'm sorry. We were talking about this crash out content creator, or whatever you want to call them. The folks, the pranksters who do really dumb shit in society to where it hinders people in society. And one of those people decided to poison a local Walmart's produce, throw bacon and eggs in somebody's dried clothes and dry them that way, and then throw a dead pigeon at a person. And I just, again, these are just things where I'm just like, and you know what's wild about it is they know these are intrusive thoughts, because literally I watched them. Oh, and I forgot They even did one where they waited till like there's a whole bunch of people going into a business, and they put like what was it? It's not barbed wire, but it's like some sort of like, I know they used a bicycle lock for one of the doors, but they used another type of lock to put on another establishment's doors to lock people in, just because they thought it was funny. And I'm just like, why? Why are you doing this, man? Like, for the couple of clicks that you get just to do this kind of content, like, you couldn't come up with anything better? You doing this? All right, fam, you got it. Yeah, you funny. You gonna be laughing your way into a jail cell, and that's gonna be funny to us. And that's pretty much where he's at right now, because he already turned himself in, from my understanding. I don't know if he's still out there, but I'm just like, it's wow. It honestly is like, people will do anything for clout. And it's kind of ridiculous. I'm over it. I'm done. But I'm just like, I'm still trying to fathom, like, how do you think of these types of unhinged shit? I really do. Like, and again, I cannot stress enough, I think of unhinged shit all the time. But that is just like criminal levels of unhingedness. Who is the cat's meow? Who is this? No, who is this? Who is this on Steam that is named the Cat's Meow? I'm about to fight whoever that is. I'm gonna figure it out. If I find out it's Bree, we fighting. I already found out hers is Big Suck. Oh gosh. All right. Well, we're on our last session for focus time. I'm gonna try and knock out this item. I know I'm not gonna get it all done today, but I do need to get it. Creme de la meow, please, Crow. What's funny is you say hypothetically they do some I'll acquire that 10-minute fast fame, right? Most likely they end up like a hawk. Yeah, exactly. Pretty much like, and that's the thing, is like, do you really want clout that bad to where it lands you in jail or in a situation where you're now facing criminal charges, or you're now the most hated person in that space? Like, do you crave it that badly, fam? And if so, then, by all means, do you, I guess. But I'm good over here. I'm so good. I'm fine with steady, slow growth and organic growth. And people who, I would hope like my content. I mean, obviously, well, this is my content, but like, I have chill days, I have chaotic days, I have days where I read to y'all. You know this. Literally yesterday we did Coral Island. Today we're doing this chill stream. And then most likely come Friday, we're going to be back on some Persona 5. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to show y'all my schedule. I probably can't anyway, because the art on my schedule is technically TOS, not TOS friendly. So, I'd have to remove that if I were to show you my schedule, but I guess I can give y'all a recap. So obviously we're streaming today, but Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday I will be off, because that's just kind of how it works. And then on top of that, Wednesday I wouldn't stream anyway because I have to drive. I'm not streaming if I have to drive into work. So, but I will be here Friday. So we'll be playing some more Persona 5 Strikers. I put that game down long enough to where I think I can recuperate and not be so burnt out from it. But also I just really want to finish that game so I can just say, oh, I'm done. I'm free. Um, Saturday, we have more Princess Peach showtime. So if you want to see that, you know where to find me. And then Sunday, we have Coral Island. And I think the following week, I don't know my schedule 100%, but there is a collab that is coming up next week, which I'm very excited for. And then a couple of other streams that I want to fit in before we switch over to charity, because I think next week is the only week I have before we shift gears. Yeah, it is. So you got this week and next week, and then the following last 2 weeks is going to be very charity heavy. So you know how I do. It's usually around the summer months. I go really hard on raising funds for the kiddos. You're so sad when you couldn't make the collab with you in next week. Oh yeah, that's right. It was a lot of fun, Lycoon. It was honestly a lot of fun. It's like two of my favorite purple people. I had a good time with collabing with. It's like we made it somewhat far. We made it to a place where I was comfortable getting to in terms of far. But we could have gotten further. I just forgot how to like pass one of the areas that we got to the last time I got to that point, and that kind of set us back some. So, because I haven't played Chain together since like last year, I think, sometime then. But it was really fun overall. But we both agreed, probably not doing another platformer again. We're gonna probably pick something else. All right. So we got 37-ish minutes left in the stream. So I'm gonna let you guys focus. That means we'll be closer towards 8:30 to where we end our session. So after this one, obviously, y'all are more than welcome to go on about your day. I mean, I'm not holding you captive here anyway, but I do like to hold these sessions just so people can come in, take care of things, do what they need to do to get done for a Monday. I know school is out, so like some of y'all probably don't have homework, but those of y'all in summer school, you can use this time to focus, study, do other things, or if you're at your job, lock in for the last hours of work or the beginning hours of your workday. So use this time wisely while you can, because I'm gonna try and do the same, even though it's really hard to focus on the thing that I'm working on right now. So, any case, all right, I'm gonna shut up. We're gonna go on to our last session. Let's go. that is the end of our Pomodoro session. Yippee! Oh, we can. Oh, they have us move the time. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm a fool. Now y'all can actually see my time. Oh my god, they've changed so much in this game. I love it. I'm gonna put it. Oh, it can't go super low because it'll block the Ko-Fi thing. Oh my gosh. Also, thank you for the hydrate and stretch reminder. Ooh, I'm gonna be stretching real good because we're at the end of our session. But I made some headway on the task that I was on. It's still gonna be a lot. I gotta mix the creative juices in my brain and make logical sense of things, and then maybe hand them off to somebody else who can put more creative nectar in there than me. Oh my gosh. But thank you guys for vibing with me as long as you did today. Hopefully you were able to get some stuff done, enjoyed the nice chill vibes after a hard day at work, school, coming in from the yard if you worked out in the yard or were in the heat today, or in the cold, or wherever you were. Just hopefully you're able to get some good vibes with this stream. And if not, there's always another stream you can drop by for, whether, you're more for the chaotic upbeat streams, the art streams, or just the, Coral Island vibes. I'm sorry I couldn't bring y'all Coral Island. Trust me, I wanted to so bad, but I had to get some things done. But if this was your first time here and you liked what you saw here today, definitely consider, I was about to say I was going to cuss out my stream deck. Definitely consider giving me a follow right there in the chat. You can follow me on Twitter, Blue Sky. You can follow me on here as well. I would greatly appreciate the follows. And you can also follow my content on YouTube, VODs, and Clips channel. So if you are missing the comfy, cozy vibes and want another Pomodoro experience of just studying and lurking, I do have a whole playlist dedicated towards co-working, both during the day and also at night, which, speaking of which, obviously not this week, but next week we'll be doing another midnight meditations again, because I'll be up late at night. I'll be up. So if you're looking for something to unwind to before you pass out for the night, expect that next Thursday, because I will be up working, and not content creation working, but working, paid working. So make sure to drop by for that. Before you guys go, we're gonna go continue the comfy cozy vibes. We're gonna continue them. And they can't stop me. Well, they might, but I'm gonna try my best not to have them stop me. But we're gonna raid a lovely individual who one not only inspired me to do this, but also provided a place of comfort and healing when I was going through a very rough time in my life last year. And I was just really looking for just some peace, some calmness, some steadiness, just because life got extremely hard for me, and some of y'all were there for it, and I'm appreciative of the ones who were there for it and witnessed the more uglier sides of my mentality when it tends to plummet into that direction, because this game honestly saved my life, and their space honestly saved my life. So we're gonna go say hi to lovely Jelliana, my witchy sister, who also has this wonderful game because I had to gift it to her because she did used to hold a lot of Monday meditations, and I see that she's live, so I'm going to send you all over there. So you can continue the comfy cozy vibes. I promise. She's a wonderful content creator. She's been going through some rough times herself, so please go in there, show some love. Just, be kind, be gentle, enjoy the chill vibes over there as well. Copy one of those raid messages. We are going to go say hi to her. She's also my VTuber sibling too. So, we are VTuber siblings. Yippee! Oh, but no. I will see you guys Friday with some Persona 5 strikers, like I said. So if you're looking for something more upbeat, definitely drop by Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's typically when I go live on Fridays. But until next time, you guys take care. Have a wonderful week if I don't see you in the Discord or somewhere else on the interwebs. And just enjoy life. Bye.